Hi, in this video, we will talk about the overnight fund. Over the period of time, investors have been looking for safer debt funds to invest their savings. This has created an increased requirement for funds which offer high liquidity, where investors can simply exit the investment comfortably without any costs or hassles. This is where investing in overnight funds comes in handy. Overnight funds are the most liquid fund which you can invest in. These funds invest in instruments which mature in just one day. They comprise mostly of money market instruments such as repurchase agreements, that is, repo. A repo is a short-term loan against government securities as collateral for the loan. A dealer sells a government security to an investor on an overnight basis and then buys it back the next day at a higher price. As per SEBI, an overnight fund is a type of an open-ended debt scheme which invests only in overnight securities that mature in one day. Overnight funds are considered to be one of the safest forms of investment with minimal risk. The returns from these funds are lower when compared to other debt funds, but it is higher than a savings bank account. Such schemes can also be used as a tool to do strategic investments in equity funds. Instead of investing lump sum in equity schemes, you can park your money in an overnight fund and periodically transfer small amounts into other schemes. When it comes to taxation, overnight funds are taxed like other debt funds. A short-term capital gains tax is applied to holding periods of less than 3 years, whereas a long-term capital gains tax of 20% is applicable for holdings greater than 3 years. You should keep in mind that this fund is not ideal for investors looking for high returns. It is also important to check the expense ratio of the fund before investing. Most overnight funds have an expense cost of less than 1%. So, this fund is only good for investors who want to invest in very short-term and liquid funds with a goal to eventually invest in funds of other categories. Thank you for watching the video.